Welcome to NPT TV. I'm Randall Mauricio.
And I'm Tamara Furlansky. Every nonprofit wants a for-profit funding partner. Well, a little later, we'll talk to Paul Rykoff, founder and executive director of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America in New York, to see how they successfully handle it.
Yeah, that's right. But first, here are your headlines. Girls dump corporate funder.
Founder charged in child porn case.
And Kobe to dunk homelessness.
This episode is brought to you by Global Cloud, improving lives through nonprofit web software and services.
A Seattle-based nonprofit has raised thousands of dollars after raising the ire of a cable television company executive. A tweet by Real Girls, a group that teaches film production and media literacy to teenage girls, questioned Comcast's hiring of former FCC Commissioner Meredith Atwell-Baker. The following day, a vice president at Comcast told the organization it could no longer provide an $18,000 grant to support a summer film program. But after some media attention, Comcast publicly apologized. The cable company claimed the executive was not acting on corporate policy and offered to continue their funding. Real Girls instead rejected the money and emailed supporters with a video asking them for donations to cover the cost of the program. Within 2 weeks, the campaign raised $24,000 from more than 600 individual donors. Nearly all were new donors. One donation was $1,000, but the average was closer to $30.
New findings suggest the potential changes to the federal tax code could leave a huge mark on the nonprofit world. According to the Congressional Budget Office, adding a contribution floor in many cases would reduce the total federal tax subsidy as well as donations to charity. As CBO examined, the reduction in the subsidy would lead to an increase of government revenue larger than the reduction of giving, whether measured in dollars or a percentage change. Introducing a floor would continue to provide a tax incentive for giving above its level and at the same time reduce the tax subsidy for donations that people might have made even without a tax incentive. Allowing all taxpayers to claim a deduction for charitable giving would have increased donations in 2006 by about $2 billion or 1%. It would also have increased the total tax subsidy by $5.2 billion or 13%. Combining a deduction for all taxpayers with a floor, however, could increase donations and decrease the tax subsidy. Coming up, how Kobe Bryant is helping to shut out homelessness. We'll be back in 20 seconds to explain.
At Global Cloud, we're improving lives through web software and services. Today, social media plays a key role in your success, and our donor-driven social fundraising and marketing software will grow your cause exponentially. With Donor Drive, you'll easily mobilize support through Facebook, Twitter, and other social outlets while taking the complexity out of your efforts. Let us help you connect. To make the switch, visit globalcloud.com today.
An NBA superstar is bringing his game to the philanthropic court. Kobe Bryant of the Los Angeles Lakers has launched the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation, a charity to combat homelessness in LA. He made the announcement during a news conference at My Friend's Place, a nonprofit resource center that offers free emergency services to about 1,600 homeless people a year. The goal is to create permanent housing and provide educational and career resources.
The director of a San Francisco kids arts group faces jail time for allegedly possessing child pornography. Anthony Joseph Norris founded Kids Serve Youth Murals more than a decade ago. The FBI allegedly traced suspicious online activity to his house and found 600 pornographic images. It's trying to find out if any of the children who participated in Kids Serve were harmed by Norris. San Francisco has suspended its funding of the nonprofit. It has received more than $53,000 this year, according to the San Francisco Examiner. The organization's website has also been shut down. Norris's charge carries a maximum penalty of 10 years in prison. He was released after posting a $200,000 bond.
You know, with all the hoopla corporations make about their gifts to charity, you'd think it's a lot of money. Well, it isn't. It's only about 11% of all giving. Still, of course, those relationships are important. Paul Rykoff is the founder and executive director of Iraq and Afghanistan Veterans of America, or IAVA, in New York. We caught up with him to see how they are succeeding. Hi, Paul.
Hey, Randall. Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Paul, what's the process that the organization goes through when exploring corporate partnerships?
I think it starts with fit. You know, is the company or the partner committed to our mission? I think that's the number one thing. Our mission is to improve the lives of Iraq and Afghanistan vets. So a good partner, someone who's really going to work to support our mission, is someone who cares very deeply about that mission. Not just wanting to get their name in the paper or to feel good at the golf course. They've got to really be committed to serving our men and women who serve. That's number one. And then it's got to make business sense. You know, it's got to be something that furthers our mission. We primarily focus on community, education, employment, and healthcare. It's got to be something that contributes to one of those four things. With corporate partnerships, it's usually helping us build community.
What's an example of a successful corporate partnership for IAVA?
We partnered with Miller High Life. They didn't just give us beer. They helped us create experiences for thousands of veterans nationwide. And that came in the form of Green Bay Packers tickets for 200 vets in the end zone where they could all sit together and really build that sense of community and be around other people who knew where they were coming from. It came from 1,000 veterans at Dodger Stadium on the 4th of July, there with their family, folks who had just come home from Iraq and Afghanistan, folks who were just getting ready to go. So that partnership was critical because they gave 1 million of those experience packages that helped build community for our members and then helped us deliver on educational, employment, and healthcare support.
Of course, for more of Paul, click on the banner right below this video player and watch the full interview. And once again, Paul, thanks for sharing.
Before you go, here's a chance to win a few things. Go to nptimes.com/salary/survey and fill out the questionnaire for a chance to win 500 big ones. You also get a free executive summary of the results.
And hey, do you work at a great nonprofit? If so, go to bestnonprofitstoworkfor.com and compete for the 2012 Best Nonprofit to Work For.
Good luck and see you next time.